there, this is Chris Decato. I'm here at Blue Mountain Guitar, right? I'm doing a little video about my Bassman that's kind of like a hand-wired, custom designed by Mark Steves. He kind of took a couple of different schematics for like a 1961 and 62 and kind of combined them together, cooked up this crazy circuit for this amp for me, and which was really, he did a really fantastic job. And so last year when everyone was in lockdown and making videos for each other to watch, I made a video about my recording amp that I bought like 30 years ago from Gary's Guitars. Was a Univox, a little 5 or 6 watt tube amp, and has been my recording amp this whole time. I use it for everything and I love it. And I don't know, maybe 15, 20 people watched that video. So I thought, hey man, it'll be fun to make one about this Bassman amp that Mark Steves made for me, and that'll be super cool. And then I did some work on it, and then I didn't, and winter happened, and so here I am trying to finish it up now, and I ended up breaking it up into 2 pieces. So really what the amp was made for was to play the Rhodes through and power my Leslie cab, right? That was the whole point of it. But it turns out it's a really great guitar amp too. And so I thought it'd be fun to play some guitar and just kind of check it out in that way. There was a Katana 212 cabinet in the store kind of laying around that's since been sold, but at the time last summer it sounded really great. We're playing that amp through it, jacked up, loud, fun. And I don't do that much kind of loud guitar anymore, really. So I don't even have I don't have a 212 cab. I don't have an amp to play this head, to power the head with. So power the head with? But yeah, so Mark did really an incredible job. He took a couple of different schematics from the early 60s and blended them into what became a fantastic sounding amp, and with a lot of secret buttons and switches on the back. And he went above and beyond. Really, I didn't care like what it looked like. I just wanted it to be a tube amp that sounded great. And he made it beautiful too, really. The whole front grille, the Fender logo and the right knobs, and he painted it, and right, he did a really great, far and above beyond what I envisioned at all. And because I'm not really that much of a, maybe you haven't noticed, but for me, like what stuff looks like, who cares? But I appreciate so much the work that he did. I really wish I had a picture of the way that it looked. I've scoured through the internet, looking at pictures, scrolling through hundreds of pictures of Univox amps, and can't find the one that this was. I think it was a U1000 or something. You can kind of see under the paint job that Mark did to the faceplate, a 1000, but man, I just don't remember, and I have no pictures of the way it was. So the nearest thing was Austin, actually, who works at the store here, found a picture that is of a combo that the head looks pretty much how I remember. Maybe, I don't know, it's a long time ago now. So anyways, and so the story of how that really, the whole color band came to be is in the second part of this. Ended up just kind of separating it out into playing guitar through it and then playing the Rhodes through it. But in the midst of that, really the more important thing is the story of how Color was born as a band. And it really wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for that Leslie cab that appeared at Gary's store back in 1994, that summer. And Chris Pern's Univox solid state head that I used to power it for all those years. That was really the story of that band. The Leslie and the Rhodes and that head sat out in Matt's garage for years while we would do Monday nights, right? We would rehearse on Monday nights. It was probably for like 3 years solid that we would hang out and write songs and get together. And those 40, 50 songs ended up being, I remember Matt and I talking about how they were overcooked. We were kind of sick of them, you know, because we'd played them so many times, and they were really just skeletons of songs, and we would kind of like weave through whatever, that kind of thing. But, you know, so the other video is really kind of talking about that. I'm trying not to talk about that because that's really what's important to me. But, so anyways, go listen, man, whatever. It's cool, right? Enjoy, and thanks so much for watching, and yeah, whatever. Talk to you later. made it this far, you get a medal, right? Anyways, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope you liked it. And yeah, I don't know. Mark is still around making amps and doing repairs and stuff like that. He'll call him up. I don't know that he'll do it as cheaply as he did for me, but you can give it a shot, right?